Hello? Can you hear me? Let me stop playing. Wow, so we're really doing this. Hey y'all, welcome to my first official podcast. This is your host, Jay Lee, and you are now tuned into I Just Think It's Funny How, the podcast where we get into all things culture, entertainment, but especially music. If that sounds like something that you might be into, stay along for the ride. I'm just really happy to be here right now. Like, ecstatic. I've been thinking about this for months. I've been talking to close friends, family members, myself about starting this. To get things started, guys, I really just think it's important to dive into introducing myself, telling you just a little bit about me and who I am. My name again is Jay Lee. I'm from North Carolina. I currently live in Los Angeles, California, and I've been out here going on about 4 years now. I used to do music. I have a huge passion for music. I used to engineer, write, record, and I just kind of fell out of love with being on the forefront. So I was like, what else can I do? And I'm like, girl, you love music. I talk to my friends about new releases, what's going on in the world, what's going on in the news. And several people have kind of pushed me and asked me, like, girl, why you don't do a podcast? And it's like, a podcast? And it's just like, yeah, a podcast. So now we're here. Starting off strong, we had a lot of new music this week. Every week, I kind of want to pick an album or two because there's no way possible I could do all the albums. I'm not there yet, but I did pick two. Today, we'll talk about one, and that will be the Big Sean release. I wouldn't say highly anticipated, but he did drop, and the album is titled Better Me Than You. And I'm just like, he don't even know us. Like, why would he say that? The track list for this album is 21 songs altogether. He has features from Charlie Wilson, Gunna, Aaron Allen Kane, Sid, not the Sid that we thought, but Sid, Thundercat, Bryson Tiller, Kodak Black, Tiana Taylor, Larry June, DJ Premier, Cash Cobain, Nason, Ellie Goulding, and The Alchemist. I hate the internet. You guys made me think it was going to be a really trash album and Big Sean is done and all this just negativity. And then I saw a video of him. Was he crying? He was emotional. I didn't see real tears, but he was a bit emotional. But then again, the internet, people can clip stuff up, make it look like it's something that it's not, turn it into something. But overall, just a fact, when you're on the internet, you really truly have to have your own mindset. Go into things with your own opinions first, before you take in others. Me personally, I like to take something in, whether it's like a new movie, a new album, anything. I like to see it for myself first, and then I'll go to the internet and see like what the reviews are, what other people are saying. Did somebody feel the same way I did? But from the blast on the internet, I would think that the album was not going to be good, and that's not a fact. The album was actually pretty good. Over here reading a write-up about the project, and I did lie. There is a singer by the name of Sid from the group The Internet, and that is actually who I thought it was. And I was like, that can't be her. It has to be a new Sid because it just didn't sound like her to me. I got to go back and like re-listen now because I was like, Sid, that ain't the Sid I know. You know what I mean? But no, I stand corrected. That is actually Sid from the group The Internet. Overall, with this project, just in listening to it, I listened to it a few times, and Big Sean really got a chip on his shoulder. Like, and that is, in a way, kind of like refreshing because it's like, okay, you're an artist, you got money, you've been a celebrity for how long now? And, to the naked eye, it's like, Big Sean, we got real problems going on in this world. The economy is fucked up. And like, you're good. Like, what are you complaining about? You know what I'm saying? And I had to take a step back and be like, okay, he has his own perspective on life and certain things are bothering him and he feels the need to express it through this project. Better you than me. Let's get into the song Iconic, produced by Hit Boy, and it says 11 more people produced on it, but mainly I see Hit Boy. I want to get into the lyrics. This song, he just basically getting getting his shit off. You feel me? Like, he's basically saying, like, my bitch loves to call me iconic. What are some of the lyrics? The time ain't gon' free up. The contract get read up. Your business is fucked up. I'm not gonna say that word. Running it up. While they kicking they feet up, you might as well sign you a prenup. Then cop you a fiat. Don't worry, I got properties that you could rent out. Purely flexing on us. Telling us, hey, y'all don't know what y'all doing. You know what I mean? The contract will get read up. Your business is fucked up. You know what I mean? Wow, Big Sean. Thank you so much. He then gets into the pre-chorus. We back to the basics, back to working like we back from vacation. We never not taking, we wet. Back to the basics. He back to work. He's telling us, I don't know what y'all was doing on your off time. I gave you a lot of time, but me, I'm back to working. Moving right along, let's get into track 3, Typecast. This is right when I started to feel like, oh, you got to be a little bit mature. You got to be a little bit grown to enjoy this album. I really enjoyed this song, because of production. Production is half of the song, if not a third. Can I feel it? You know what I mean? Does it make me want to listen? Does it give me a good vibe? And this song was produced by a few people. Jasper Harris, Presley Rieger. Y'all gonna kill me. Benny X, right? Ben NYX. Tom Levesque. Y'all killing me with these names. Nami, Big Sean, and Aaron Allen Kane. This song is titled Typecast. And just to kind of tell you the vibe of this one, he is talking about his responsibilities. He's talking about what he's getting at in life. And this song was actually added to my playlist. I really enjoyed this one. This is when I was like, oh, we in for a good one. This is going to be a good project. Like, that song kind of just set the tone for me. If you can't tell by now, I love lyrics. So let's go ahead and get into some lyrics from this song. Hey, I got pimping in my blood, got my main girl in the tub. All she wearing is some suds. I done bossed up to the point that all I care about is love. Turn their family all execs. No such thing as rich enough. Too real under Sean's teachings. Acronym for trust. Initials in the sheets and got my logo in the rug. Built an alarm clock and gotta tell me to get up. Okay, he's responsible. He's gonna get up. Don't worry about him. Moving on to the chorus. They used to look right past me. Niggas can't even catch up to the past me. She just want to love me down and harass me. They want me to play my role, but you can't typecast me. Yeah, typecast me. Making sure my son's straight. Making sure my girl's straight. Making sure the fam's straight. Then I can die happy. They want me to play my role, but you can't typecast me. Okay? I don't know about y'all, but that was some real nigga shit. All he want to do is make sure his girl's straight, his son's straight, the people around him are straight, so he can die happy. And I hope that before he dies happy, he's also on this earth and is happy. I love this song. It sounds great in the car. That is Typecast off the new album from Big Sean. There's no way possible I can go through all these songs. We're going to be here for 3 hours. And as much as I would love to be here for 3 hours with you all, that's not going to happen on this first here podcast. I will say going into the very next song, that will be with Break the Cycle by Big Sean and Charlie Wilson. This song is produced by Leon Thomas. We love Leon. Okay, Leon. Peter Lee Johnson. It won't let me click. Beaker, Big Sean, and Aaron Allen Kane. Surprise there. No. Any song with Charlie Wilson, is going to add some soul. I love how involved Charlie Wilson is with our culture nowadays. He's still very present, and his voice is not only iconic, it's identifiable, and he just adds that extra pizzazz to a song, So this one's super soulful. Big Sean is just telling us how he wants to be responsible and break the cycle. Moving right along, it is what it is. Just as the song said, it is what it is. This song has Big Sean featuring Gunna, produced by Turbo and Omar Grand. This one right here got added to my gym playlist. This one right here sounds amazing in the car, okay? Amazing. You can expect, the typical Gunna flow, but it sets it off. It sets the tone. It gets you hype. Definitely my kind of little bop there. All right, like I said, we can't go through every single song, but the ones that did catch my attention was Apologize. Okay, Apologize is track number 8. And I don't want to be mean. I swear, I swear. But I have to be honest. He took me from it is what it is. I'm vibing. I'm listening. Because you got to think, when you're listening to an album, especially for the first time, it's an experience. Bring me into your world. So we're hype. And then he gets smacked, or we get smacked. I got smacked in the car by Apologize. It comes in very melodic, you know what I mean? And, he starts to sing. And one thing about it, I cannot lie to you, I do not want to hear Big Sean sing. I just don't. Like, why are you singing? Why are you singing? Why are you singing? Why are you singing? He's singing because that's how he felt. And who am I, especially as a former artist, to tell somebody how to express himself in a booth? I'm just saying it doesn't make for the best listening experience. I was thrown off. Start off with some lyrics. The first chorus does have Tupac's I Ain't Mad At You in it. Somewhere in the song, if you listen to it or if you're going to listen to it, you will hear it. Apologize. Fake A, snake A. You say you sorry when you not. Dug your grave, B word. You got a lot. Only thing you good at, ain't no way I'm going out like that. I ain't mad at you, but I ain't forgot. Cause I ain't mad at you, but I ain't forgot. I'ma hold your A accountable. A lot. Oh, surprise. I'm on top. Mind you, he's still singing. Going into the verse. Why would you ever deny or go plot against me? Apologizing. You want to say you sorry when you're not. Want to be friends and do business, man. How could we? Talk about me because you lost the privilege to talk it to me? On God. Dug your own grave. Now do what you best at. Nigga, lie. Give me the space. Give me the time. Give you a way out of my mind. I don't want you in my life no more. I got a line that I've drawn, and you act like it isn't. One of the worst things you could do is waste time. So you got to think about the listening process again. I'm all for expressing yourself, but dang, bro, why are we still singing? These feelings made him want to sing, y'all. And I'm like, ooh, I think I know who he's talking about. And if you know the history of what has gone on, you might know who he's talking about too. But then it gets deeper, y'all. It gets deeper. Feeling like a OG Little John. What? F a little percentage. I would have gave your A the world. Trying to F my girl? Trying to disrespect me? B? Respect the first thing you gonna get me. Respect the first thing you gonna get me for sure. Cause I ain't mad at you. Look at you. You was supposed to be big bro. Ooh, not big bro. But somehow you didn't grow. I even tried to lay the play down for the pick and roll. But you couldn't play the roles. Even paid your lawyer fees and you tried to get me for more. Even all the money in the world couldn't fix how you grow. Niggas claim they solid when they solid as a house of cards. Meaning the more I stack, the more that it's just bound to fall. Then I was so happy. That Erin Allen Kane, instead of producing this time, she came on there singing super soulful. I felt like I was in church. She came and she saved the day and she ended the song basically on a note of forgiveness. She sang, now I'm on top. Oh yeah, I've already forgiven you for all the things that you've put me through. So long for now. Are you sorry? Are you embarrassed by the way that you treated me? Is your apology serving? Accountability starts with self-observation. And I can't help you with that. That's a God thing. I definitely received the message. Big Sean was hurt by something that happened with a big bro. You put the pieces together. I ain't gonna give it all to you. But I'm pretty sure I know who he's talking about, and I'm pretty sure you know who he was talking about. But it's a God thing, and that's something that he has now forgiven that individual for. And it sounds like he's moving on. He just needed to get it off. And that's what a good project is for. It's for venting. People always say, put it in the music. Put it in the music. And that's what he did. But Lord Jesus, I don't know if I'll listen again. it wasn't added to the playlist. It just wasn't a good listening experience for me, and I'm off it. I ain't gonna say it no more. He was singing. Boo hoo hoo. Skipping over a few songs, we're gonna go into Black Void. This one featured Thundercat, and before I actually listened to the song, I was driving, so I wasn't able to take a deep look at the track list. But I was like, I know that ain't no Thundercat. And it was Thundercat. I was pleasantly surprised. This song, again, is called Black Void. It's produced by a few people. Thundercat, Roget, Shy Haid, Carter Lang, Malay, Big Sean, and Aaron Allen Kane. The song starts off, bad news, you don't want me, but I want you. Bad news, I can't stop dreaming about you. The verse goes in, I'm letting go this time, you crossed the line, I'm done with that. Disrespect ain't having that. You say you don't give a F, but you so attached. Not too worried about you effing other niggas now. Built me up and now my ego just won't let me down. Take me down, protect me, how? Just let me drown. Too much time, I'm done with that. I'm letting go, you crossed the line, it's no coming back. Yeah, as you can already tell, he has some negative feelings towards someone. People will remain nameless. But this song is clearly about a relationship and the ups and downs that they go through. I low-key was like, ooh, am I supposed to be in the room for this conversation? But yeah, this one is about, I guess, when you reach that point in a relationship where it's just like, we're just dealing with each other. Should we even really be together? Like, those were the vibes. And it's very interesting because if you've been on the internet recently and you've seen pictures or, of his relationship, in the comments, and what people have to say is just like, he really don't want to be with her. And I'm not in their life, they're probably happily together. They have a beautiful baby that I don't think any of us have seen yet, which is great. Keep it private, keep it under the wraps. But yeah, this song and the words and the lyrics and the vibe definitely align with everyone's guesses on where they are in their relationship. So I'm definitely wishing them the best. I love. Yeah, I want them to win. But that's what that song is about. It was very much so a Thundercat production. If you've ever listened to Thundercat, you know how he sounds on stuff. So that was a very left turn, but a happy one. Picking up the pace. Picking up the pace from out of that very groovy yet deep song. We got into This and That. I love this song. It's one of the more upbeat songs on the project. It's produced by Hit Boy and Corbett. This song has Big Sean, Bryson Tiller, and Kodak Black. So that's already just that alone. Just This and That, Big Sean, Bryson Tiller, and Kodak Black, produced by Hit Boy and Corbett. You already know that this is going to be an upbeat song. This is a vibe. It sounds great in the car. And I don't know if you know big Kodak Black little dance where he kind of, move his shoulders and his arms. Hey. It was very much so that. Kodak Black sounds good on the song. Kodak Black is on the end of the song. And I really like this one. This one was definitely added to my playlist. Then we go right into Million Pieces with Big Sean, Tiana Taylor, Larry June, and DJ Premier. This one is produced by Hit Boy, DJ Premier, and Milan Becker. I was kind of like on a high from the previous song. So, just to kind of give you just the order again. We went from Black Void to This and That. Now we're into A Million Pieces. I was on a high from This and That. So to go to A Million Pieces from that, I was like, oh, okay, we back to Doom is Gloom is, serious. A Million Pieces isn't a sad song, but it is definitely like, just a song about life and kind of picking life up from your broken pieces and, getting back on your stuff. You know what I mean? So I love Tiana Taylor. I love Larry June. So both of those being a feature, I was like, oh, yay. Like, love that. Tiana Taylor's voice, like, bro, we need another project. She sounds too good. She looks too good. She is too good, So we want another project. I want another project. Larry June did his thing. I really like this one. Again, just the flow of everything just kind of threw me off a bit. But maybe he's trying to tell a story in a sense of he be having really, really high highs and then really low lows. Like, cause, you be vibing and then you be like, oh, just as a listener, like it wasn't like the smoothest like type of thing. But I love the song. If you're still here with me, I love you for that. I'm sorry, this album review is almost over and we can get into some other things. Getting into the last two I want to go over would be Get You Back and Certified. There are more songs on the album. Definitely take the time to listen to it. I feel like this album definitely deserves your listen. Get You Back is Big Sean and Cash Cobain. Cash Cobain was not the only producer, but if you have been onto the Slizzy Cash Cobain wave, you know how those songs can get. He got his little rhythm with his hands and a little dance that goes with it. And all I have to say with this song is now Big Sean is like trying to get somebody back and he's flexing and saying what he does in the bedroom, this, and that. My main take on the song is, wow, Cash Cobain produced on this. It doesn't give that typical Cash Cobain sound. As a new artist, as a new producer, you always want people to identify that, hey, that's him, that's his thing. But the songs have been quite repetitive, especially in my household, especially in my car. We are a Cash Cobain household. We love the new vibe. When new sounds come in, everybody jumps on it. Everybody jumps on the wave. And I've been very much so excited to listen and see all the new things that come out on a weekly basis. There's probably 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 or more Cash Cobain songs or features. So the vibe is starting to get kind of like, the song, That's Just Not My Problem. Like that, he did like a little remix to that and everybody named Mama hopped on it. He just dropped a project. So this song was really refreshing to hear because it was a different twist to his normal sound. So I really love that. And I'm excited to see what else Cash Cobain has to bring to the table. Because we're just at the tip of the iceberg with that one. And the last song I wanted to get into was Certified. That's going to be his performance song. If Big Sean does a festival, if Big Sean is performing, I would love to see this song perform live. This song is featured by Nason, and I really hope I'm not mispronouncing this man's name, but that was my first time actually hearing or seeing his name. He probably has, I did look on his iCloud, Jesus Christ. I looked on iTunes and saw, Jesus, iTunes? What? I looked on Apple Music, clicked on this man's name, and he does have a catalog that I'm interested to get into. I liked his voice. Him and Big Sean low-key sounded alike. I had to be like, oh, that ain't Big Sean. But he is featured on this song. This song is produced by 206 Derek, Skip on the Beat, Money Jesus, and LASIK. Those are the producers. Again, this is track number, let's be precise here. Track number 16, Certified, Big Sean and Nason. I like this one. It feels good. It sounds great in the car. Gets you hyped, gets you going. Again, we are on that little roller coaster of a ride. The order again was Black Boy, This and That, Million Pieces, Get You Back, then Certified. If it was me, if I could put the songs in the order, I would have liked to hear those towards the end of the album. If you want to get into your deep bag, your slower vibes of a bag, I would have did Black Boy, then Million Pieces, then This and That, then Get You Back, then Certified. You know what I mean? That's just me though. The up and down thing, I'm just not a fan. But maybe he again was telling a story. That is my final song review on this project. It's a really good project. It's not one of my favorites from Big Sean, but it wasn't trash. Like again, the internet made it seem like this album was like, why is he even here? Big Sean. Like that was the vibe. And I think it was coming off that Kendrick and Drake conversation, because I feel like right in the midst of that is when Big Sean started to like kind of insert himself and kind of say like, he was dropping new music and everybody was so captivated by the Drake versus Kendrick situation. So because of everyone's eyes being on that situation, I feel like it kind of did dampen his release or his rollout or his announcement that he was going to be dropping music soon. And I don't know if that made him feel away, but the internet took it and ran with it. And then just again, that emotional video of him saying what his album was about, that I saw that clip, I was like, what is going on? And then all of the negative comments from people, I really had to take the time to listen to this album on my own time and create and cultivate my own opinion. So I liked it. It's not bad. Out of 10, I would give this album a smooth 6 out of 10. It's not bad. And I'm only saying a 6 out of 10 because of the album order. I'm saying a 6 out of 10 because out of all the songs on the project, how many made it onto my playlist? Because as I listen to a project, even if I'm driving, I'm going to add something to my playlist. So out of the 21 songs that were on that project, I liked and enjoyed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's just me though. You know, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, including myself. And that's just where I am with it. So definitely take the time to listen. You know, my taste is different than other people's taste. What I might like to hear, what gets me going might get other people, might not get the next person going. So that is my take. Really, really happy with the outcome. The production was top tier. And yeah, he told his story. He got his feels off, and that is that. So that is the Better Me Than You by Big Sean album review by me. This is my first little album review, so be nice. But I hope that you guys really enjoyed my thoughts and opinions on the project. Again, not all bad. He definitely had some bangers on there. He had some exciting stuff. So if you're interested to see what songs I chose, definitely check out my playlist. It will be linked in the description below. I'll have more playlists to come. I think the last part of my show, I want to do something, I don't want to say fun, but interesting. I rarely get on Instagram anymore and look at those toxic gossip sites about what's going on in the world and things such as like your shade rooms, or I don't even know the name of all of them. I'm a TikTok girl. I be on TikTok scrolling. It's very much so catered to what I like to see, which is hair, beauty, skincare, music, new artists, things like that. So I think for the last segment of the show, I just kind of like want to briefly look over and see what's going on and give my first reactions to what's going on in the world. First post I see is that cute little baby Halo, DDG, and Holly Bailey, their son, he is all over the internet. He's all over my TikTok. He's so cute. He looks just like Holly, and he's so cute. Going on Little Nas X with a message on starting. Oh, no, thank you. I'm gonna pass. NLE Choppa promotes love and equality at the Atlanta Pride event. Okay, get into it. Everybody deserves love. Next, twinning. Monica shares photos from her daughter Leia's birthday. She's so pretty. I remember when she was so little. She's like huge. She's like is she a teenager now? Like, how old is she? Ooh, one song that did come out and one video that came out was Haley Bailey's Because I Love You. I don't know if y'all saw that video, but A, she looked good, and B, she told a story, okay? I like it. It's very catchy. Toya, happy Sunday, everyone. My fibroid procedure was successful. Oh, Lord. Praying for her. I hope everything is okay with her. Adele announces indefinite music hiatus after upcoming Vegas residency. No. What she mean indefinite? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Queen Naja looking good. Stop asking about my belly button. We don't even need a belly button. I looked it up on Google. Oh, snap. She don't have a belly button. Okay, that's enough for me. I'm off it. It's giving toxic. I gotta go. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. If there is any new music that you would like for me to review or anything that you feel like, oh my gosh, she needs to hear this song, please send it my way. I am super active on my TikTok. I do get on my Instagram from time to time, and I have my email also listed below. So please send me some stuff. I would love to hear music, even if it's your own music. If you give me the rights to play it on my podcast, I'm happy to kind of give a little, little segment to that. I want to get into some of that as well. I'm all about new artists, sharing new artists and things like that. This has been such a pleasure, such a check off my to-do list. Such a itch that needed to be scratched. I am so happy that I decided to finally sit down and record my first podcast. I will be reviewing other albums. I will be doing a weekly podcast, if not two a week. We're going to start off with just one for right now. But thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you on the next episode.